On a Mercator chart, the straight line drawn between 2 points is called the rhumb line, or loxodromic line. On a sphere, the shortest distance between 2 points is the great circle passing through these points. All the longitudes and the equator are great circles, that is, they divide the sphere in two. Navigating along the north-south axis, or along the equator, is simply a matter of following the bearing to the destination. Navigating to any other distant destination requires the calculation of the great circle line. If both points are on the same hemisphere, the great circle line will always be closer to the pole than the rhumb line. The great circle line can be found by using trigonometry, special great circle or gnomonic charts, passage pilot books, or nowadays on the onboard navigation computer. When using the gnomonic chart, the navigator draws a straight line between the points, then notes the latitude for every 5 or 10 degrees of longitude, and transfers it to the Mercator chart. In practice, the most favourable route will be calculated, taking account of other factors such as the weather pattern, ocean currents, drift ice, and land masses. Ocean weather forecast is available from different radio sources. Coastal radio stations transmit the forecast for different areas on the short wave bands. Weatherfax, or WEFAX, can also be obtained in some areas. Lately, weather information can also be obtained via Inmarsat and Navtext. Usually, a gale warning is issued when the average wind speed can be expected to reach or exceed Beaufort Force 8. A storm warning is issued at Force 10. Meteorology is the science of registering and forecasting the weather. Extreme weather conditions are still a potential danger to shipping. Detailed shipping forecast is given for most sea areas. It usually gives the wind direction, strength, sea state, and visibility. The planning of a deep-sea voyage, taking account of the weather, is best done by using weather maps with isobar lines. These are lines of equal atmospheric pressure. At a glance, the navigator can see where the lines are steep and where he can expect the worst weather. Winds always blow from a high pressure to a low. Tight isobar lines always indicate strong winds. The barograph is still an important instrument on board. A steep fall or a steep rise in the pressure always warns of gale force winds. In temperate regions, lows usually move eastward at an average speed of 20 knots. In equatorial regions, lows usually move westward. On a long-distance passage, the cautious navigator will monitor the weather pattern and periodically alter course and speed in order to avoid the worst conditions.